Tony Whitlock and Craig Revell as we head down. Just 10 days or so to go, 12 days to go until we're into the Newcastle final of the 2018 Virgin Australia Supercar Championship. It's going to be a thrilling weekend coming up.
It is. It's going to be quite an interesting one to see who might take out the trophy. I'm not sure which way it's going to go, to be completely honest with you. But, well, normally they say the man in front has got the advantage, don't they?
Of course, last year it was a very different weekend with Scotty having a great Saturday and then a very bad Sunday. Of course, that was the reverse that he did at Pukekohe. And he actually showed something of the mettle that maybe he's grown the outer skin that he needed. Last year, of course, he buggered up big time. And unfortunately, it was under the eyes of Roger Penske and Tim Cindric, where 3 penalties in the Sunday race meant that his championship was cooked and Jamie came through. It certainly will be interesting. Already Triple Eight have won their 9th in 11 years teams championship. So that's settled. They're in pit opening box in 2019. But it'll be fascinating to see the way it unfolds. Big topic for the moment, of course, is the shakedown for the new Ford for 2019 and beyond, and that's the Mustang. Of course, DJR Team Penske have been very busy, and Craig, you were fortunate enough to grab the man most likely to be leading the team next year as well, with a whole new range of cars on the grid in the Ford Mustang.
Yeah, Ryan Story we speak to this week in one of our feature interviews, and it's very interesting. We speak to him not only about the Mustang and Newcastle, but a whole range of other topics as well. And he, of course, taking on a position with the Supercars Commission, so he's got some added interest across all aspects of supercars now.
And of course, one of the things that DJR Team Penske had to do was what Triple Eight did last year, and that is running a concurrent program with one car at the same time prepping for a new season in a new car. Although it's not a new chassis, it's a new body, and certainly the aerodynamic influence on that body is very important. So that's going to be interesting to see, or listen to rather, as well as comments about the new transaxle, it looks likely.
Yeah, we definitely speak about that innovation as well. And I would hasten to add that we have got a very interesting situation with supercars now, where, Tony, we are looking down the barrel of 24 cars next year if all media reports are accurate, and we know that most of them are. And this is a topic we also touch with Ryan about the critical mass for the championship, which was a discussion topic we had with Stefan Bartholomaeus and Tom Howard last week.
That certainly will be an interesting one to listen to. And the second part of our show for this week is a reflection back on very early times in the life of supercars and even your life in doing your radio show. And that being reflecting on, with Kevin Fitzsimmons, Kevin Fitzsimmons, reflecting on the tyre contract and 20 years ago, how that was done, how it was handled, the 3 bidders for it, that being Dunlop, Bridgestone and Yokohama. And that's going to be a fascinating insight into that time in the early days of the category. So certainly that's an interesting show this week.
Yeah, it was a fun chat with Kevin, as it normally always is with Kev, but it is hard to believe that 20 years ago was the end of the tyre wars in supercars, and there would be some supercars fans that don't even realise that there was ever a tyre war in supercars, but it was a change. Was it the best move for the category? That's an interesting question, which I think still gets debated around a few different barbecues in motorsport circles.
I had 3 or 4 years of writing about the tyre wars, and I certainly enjoyed it enormously. I still have a remnant of Peter Brock's last ever Touring Car Championship round, the tyre that exploded at Oran Park that year. The piece of that tyre was confiscated by Graham Mort Brown, that was grabbed by both Yokohama and Dunlop. I've still got the piece. But anyway, another time.